I'm here with Brian Solis on the PayPal X stand. And so you have a new book out.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit more about Engage?
I sure will. So Engage is basically just that. It's about engagement. And it's almost like an instruction manual for how to engage in the social web, because everything is changing so quickly that a lot of people have more questions than they're able to get answers. And there's a lot of fantastic resources out there, books and blogs and wonderful speakers and visionaries. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a moment of time to capture what's happening and then specifically help people take that and apply it to their job. And so it's basically an instruction manual for how to leverage the power of the social web, how to create communities, how to engage with audiences, how to be part of the communities, but it grows with you over time, right? So as your experience sort of scales, your learning sort of adapts to how your experience is changing over time. And so the thing that I think is really great about the book is that where you are today and where you are next year, this book is actually going to grow with you. And the most important thing is that it answers your questions, and it helps you continually answer the questions as this continually changes.
And so how has it been at South by Southwest this year? Have you been here before, and what's your experience?
Well, every year it gets bigger, and that's a great thing. And the thing about South by Southwest, why I come here, not just because of a book, although it's good, it's the people. This is a cultural phenomenon for me. This is sort of like the Woodstock in social media, sort of like the Summer of Love, and all the right people are here, all of the right spirits and ideas and sort of inspiration. I actually leave this show and I'm sort of dialed for the whole next year. My creativity is all over the place, and so many things have been sparked that this show is sort of like the cultural epicenter of innovation for me, at least intellectually. So I leave here completely enriched and maybe overwhelmed at the same time. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, this is an amazing experience.
But this is my first time here, so for me, it's like I still feel overwhelmed by kind of all the information, the people, just like I don't have enough time. There's only 5 days, right? I don't have enough time, and I want to absorb it all. So for me, it's just, but I'm just taking it as it comes. Go with the flow.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's been great. So actually, since we're at the PayPal booth, yes, we've opened up the APIs in November.
Yes.
And so how do you think that's going to change the way that we do business, the way that we do e-commerce? How's it going to change the way we work?
Well, it's the business of APIs is almost the same sort of message as in this book, and that is once you open up to communities for innovation, it only allows the product to become not just adaptable, but be more meaningful to the societies where it's supposed to have an impact. And so I believe that by opening up the APIs for you guys, that you have now, I don't want to say 2.0, but basically this is a whole new PayPal opportunity. And it gives it almost gives the opportunity for developers to create things that people don't even know that they need yet, but when they get it, it becomes that much more magical. So I think that I'm a great supporter for what you've done.
That's great. So if someone wants to buy your book, where can they go? Is there a place online, or to follow you and to follow you and what you're doing?
Well, I'm Brian Solis. I'm at Brian Solis on Twitter. You can find the book anywhere, basically Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever books are sold.
Great. Thank you so much. And
Thank you so much.
And if you want to find out more about PayPal and what they're doing with work with developers, please go to x.com.